I have gone from a skinny to aesthetic and muscular physique in 6 years, and in this video, I'm gonna help you get there faster. So, if you're skinny, fat, or obese right now, just make sure that you watch this video till the end. So, I remember exactly 6 years ago when I started going to the gym. I was in my high school and I was a very skinny guy with little bony arms and skinny neck. And I always wanted to build an attractive and aesthetic physique. So, I decided to go to the gym for the first time in my life, hoping that it would only take a few months of my life and like 6 months or 7 months, and it's gonna build me an aesthetic and attractive physique, and I'm gonna be able to like attract girls, and I'm gonna be able to like get attention from everyone and everything. But it's not what happens. After a few months of training, I built some amount of muscles, but I was not looking attractive because I expected that it's very easy and it's gonna take less time than I think. And most of the people also think that it's gonna take only like 6 months, 7 months, but it's not like that. It takes longer than you think. It takes years of your lifetime to build an attractive and aesthetic physique. And even if you might have like some blueprint or science-based tip or anything like that, you have to put a lot of hard work and be consistent on this journey to get the results. Without putting a lot of hard work and becoming consistent on this journey, you might not get any results. And you also might be going to the gym right now and you're not getting any results. And you just have to be consistent on this journey and do the right things every single day to get the results in the long term. And like for example, like what would you tell a skinny guy who's going to the gym for 2 3 days, like a week or something, and he's telling you that I'm not getting any results? Like what would you tell to him? You would tell him like, little guy, don't act like a little bitch and just go to the gym. Just do like 50 workouts, like hundreds of workout in a row, and then we would do a conversation about this. So you just have to act like a retarded and put in the lot of hard work and reps into it to get the results. Like imagine how your ancestor would have preached the hard work and consistency over like a lot of like science based tips. Like of course you have to also think about like technique and doing the exercise in the proper form and everything. But our ancestor not acted like a pussy and they were not feeling like training today. So they took a day off and everything. They are not acting like that. They preach hard work and consistency over everything else because it also helps you build a strong mindset which can help you in other areas of your life as well. So when I first started going to the gym, my only priority was to just build an attractive looking physique. I was not aware of like aesthetic physique. I was not aware of the muscle groups and everything like which makes me attractive. But I always wanted to like build an attractive looking physique. Like how can I build an attractive physique which makes people look at me twice and which makes girl glance at me and everything. And after a few months of training consistently, I built some amount of muscles, but I was still looking ugly. I still have like little belly fat. I was not having any abs and everything. I can't take shirtless pictures, and I was not looking attractive at all. And that's how most people are struggling right now. Like they have built some muscles, but they are not looking attractive. They have still have like belly fat. They have like still like 20% body fat, and they're still looking ugly. And let me tell you another thing, that nobody cares about your muscles if you're not looking attractive. Like girls would not care about your muscles if you're not looking like a child, like if you're not looking attractive and aesthetic. And becoming attractive would not only help you in attracting girls, it would also help you in other areas of your life as well, in your career, in like in your business, in your everything else. It will also help you in getting attention and validation from anyone. You will instantly get respect from everyone. People will respect you more just because you're attractive. It's like a halo effect that like attractive people will get respect automatically. So what can we actually do to build an attractive and aesthetic physique? You just have to focus on some few muscle groups to build an aesthetic and attractive physique. We're not talking about like general gym bro advice here, like just go to the gym and eat like an animal bro, like go just do some bro splits bro. It's not like that. We're gonna do a specific training for a specific type of physique. And I'm talking about an aesthetic physique here. So you have to just focus on 6 7 muscle groups to build an attractive looking physique. Like the muscle groups like your neck, like your upper chest, upper traps, your lateral legs, and your abs, and the lats and the quads and your biceps as well. These are the muscles which will make you look more attractive. So you just have to focus on only these muscle groups to build an attractive looking physique. And if you need more help in like building an aesthetic and attractive looking physique, just check out the first link in the description. That's my course where I personally help you to build an attractive and aesthetic physique. And I generally think that will actually help you a lot to build an aesthetic and attractive physique faster. So if you're just thinking about building an attractive physique for months and months, just stop overthinking and just click on the top link in the description. It only takes like a few minutes of yours. When I first started going to the gym 6 years ago, after a few months of training, one day I was doing leg workout and I was lifting full stack on the leg press machine, and I was very excited and motivated to lift heavy weights because I was a beginner and I was thinking that lifting heavy weights would actually help me to build more muscle faster, and I ended up injuring myself on the leg press machine. I was like lifting full stack with no proper form and without any belt or anything, and I injured myself. My stomach was hurting and my core was hurting and everything, and I couldn't go to the gym for the next week. And on that time I learned a lesson that technique is most important thing. Technique is very important over everything else. If you just wanted to gain more muscle, you can also build more muscle with the light weights or the medium weights. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on your bones, on your body, and lift the heavy weight in the improper form. You don't have to do that. Just by lifting the weights in the proper technique can actually help you to build more muscle faster. Think about it, most people who are going to the gym and not getting any results, they're just lifting the weights and they're just throwing the weights up and down. They're not actually using those weights. So when you're going to the gym, you have to use the weights instead of like lifting the weights and only like throwing the weights. Like, let me give you an analogy here right now. Like, think about your muscles is like a rubber. Think about your chest muscles, your leg muscles, and your bicep muscle is like a rubber, and the more you stretch that muscles, the more it will grow. Like, you have to use that resistance to grow that muscle. Like, for example, if you're doing bicep curls and if you're lifting a dumbbell, and when you're going down, you have to use that resistance to actually stretch that muscle. When you're doing the eccentric part, you are holding on to the dumbbell for 2 to 4 seconds to actually stretching those muscle, and it will actually help you to increase your muscle mind connection and also help you to build more muscle faster. So just use the resistance to grow muscle. Don't just like only throw the weights up and down and only lift the weights. And the next thing to build an aesthetic physique and build more muscle faster is eating more calories from the right foods. Like, think about how our ancestor would have eat the food. They're done with the hunting and they have a hard day and they are training outside, they train till failure and everything. Like, how would they eat? Like, they are hunting the animals and they would eat more meat. They would eat a lot of meat which has a lot of protein into it. Like, they would not eat like bullshit processed food which like tens of ingredients, 20 ingredients, 30 ingredients. They would not eat like cereals, oats or something like which has a lot of ingredient in it. They would not eat like that. They would just eat only like meat or eggs or something, or maybe fruits or vegetables. That's it. They would not eat like bullshit supplements or like bread or naan or something, or bullshit oats or something. But most of the people who are going to the gym thinking that they are bulking right now, they are actually eating processed food which is making them ugly and which is actually making them more fatter. So eating processed food and eating junk food would not actually help you to become healthy and would not actually help you to gain more muscle mass. So if you're spending your money right now on the bullshit supplements, on the whey protein, or maybe like processed food or the oats or something, that's not actually valuable at all. And I've also done that mistakes a few years ago. I was also eating a oatmeal like the cereal before going to the gym, 3 hours, 4 hours before going to the gym. I was taking a jar and I was adding like 1 cup of oats and the peanut butter, milk, and the nuts and so many things into it, like the supplements and everything. And that was actually fucking up my digestive system, and that was not actually helping me at all to gain more muscle mass. So I ditched all of that and I started eating single ingredient foods. Like the foods which has a very less ingredient into it. Like, for example, eggs, which is single ingredient, steak or chicken or rice or something, like rice or vegetables or the fruits, which is coming in to single ingredient. I have ditched all of the packaged foods like the oats or something, which has a lot of like, if you check the ingredients list behind that, I bet there is hundreds of ingredients that, and some of that are actually making you cancerous in the long run. This is not actually healthy for you. So that's why eating single ingredient foods are actually valuable for you. And think about like how our ancestor would have eat the food. Are they actually thinking about like I have to eat like 1 gram of protein per pound of my body weight and like 500 grams of steak or like 1 kilograms of steak or something? They're not actually thinking about that, right? They're actually just listening to their body, like how much they have to eat. They're actually listening to their hunger and their appetite, and they are eating till failure. That's it. So you have to just listen to your body, like whatever your body is telling you right now. Like if your body is telling you like I'm hungry right now, so I have to eat, and you just go to the kitchen and eat like maybe 10 eggs or something. And if your mom is telling you like, oh, what are you doing, like you're eating 10 eggs or something, it's not actually healthy for you. You don't start telling her that I'm gonna listen to my body, and like this guy is telling me that, like I've seen a YouTube video, this guy is telling me to listen to my body. You just shrug your shoulders and tell her that I am hungry, that's why I'm eating it. You have to just act like retarded when it comes to eating healthy foods and when it comes to your hunger and everything. And of course, like eat only like single ingredient and the right food which has a lot of protein into it. And that's all in this video. I hope you will like it. Click and watch this video and subscribe to this channel. Goodbye.